an S, give me a T, give me an E, give me an M, give me a CELLS. What does that spell?
Stem cells.
According to my cringy intro, we are going to be talking about stem cells, and yes, we have covered it in class, but we've only gone to like the surface of it. And so what I'm going to be doing in this TED Talk, I don't know, we're going to be talking like the depths, like what are they, where do they come from, what are they used for, what kind of treatments are they used for, what kind of cells they can do. No, not what kind of cells they can do, sorry. Okay, what I meant is what kind of cells they produce. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into the video. So to start off, let's actually talk about what the definition of a stem cells is. By definition, a stem cell is a somatic cell, which is a body cell, that can be differentiated to become a cell of a desirable function, such as a skin cell, muscle cell, or a bone marrow cell. Okay, so that's what a stem cell actually is, but you might be asking, what are they used for? What is their primary function? So a primary function of a stem cell is to replace cells damaged by either chemotherapy, disease, anything that damages a cell, and it is for a way for a donor's immune system to fight off different types of diseases.
These can be cancer-related diseases, this can be blood-related diseases, this can be any disease or anything that causes harm to a cell process or function.
Hold up. Brief intermission. Sorry, my future self has to interrupt right now.
Hey guys, so we're at school. Fun, I know, right? And so I have my handy dandy notes right here, and I am going to tell you about the different kinds of stem cells. Yay!
The first type of stem cell comes from a zygote, which is a fertilized egg. This is also called a totipotent stem cell because it can become any desirable cell. These can come from embryos, placentas, or umbilical cord. The other kind of stem cell is called an adult stem cell, and these are found in organ tissue after birth. And these cannot turn to any other cell like embryonic stem cells, but they can only turn into cells that are related to the organ function of where they're located or their function is, or they can turn into that exact other cell. Thanks for listening to my information, and I hope this isn't too cringy. Sorry, I'm trying to be a vlogger. Yeah, let's talk about how stem cells are actually accessed. So the stem cells that are accessed from embryos come from donated embryos from women going through the in vitro process of being impregnated, which is actually inserting fertilized eggs into the uterus of a woman. So these extra embryos that are not needed for that are donated to research to extract stem cells. So there is a little bit of an ongoing political controversy regarding extracting stem cells with embryos, because the embryos donated to researchers to extract them are actually died off during the process. So it does kill the embryo, which depending on the person you are, may have different opinions on that. So here are some more facts about accessing stem cells that you need to know to form your opinion. Since stem cell research and treatments are a relatively new area in the medical field, there have not been a whole lot of treatments proven effective or safe to people going through the treatment, but with new technology and more researchers, those numbers are starting to go up. Whoa, different location and different shirt for like the 4th time. Woohoo. So another important factor to remember about stem cell research and treatments is very expensive. So a lot of more developed countries are offering this new technology, new treatments than lower developed countries. So it is a very expensive thing to go through. So another thing to know about stem cell research and treatment is that for the treatments proven effective, they have been able to cure several types of diseases. So these diseases can include Alzheimer's diseases, Parkinson's diseases, other neurological problems. They can help people produce insulin with type 1 and type 2 diabetes, and they can also help with stroke. Okay, so I've covered most of the information about stem cell treatments and research. Yay, you've gotten through this cringy video. Thank you for sticking with me. Appreciate it. So now I think it might be a good idea to have a little tea time. Let's have a little tea spilling session about stem cell treatment, shall we? Okay, it's tea time, y'all. So we're going to imagine that this coffee cup is a teacup and that it's filled with tea, but it's actually filled with cut up index cards. So we're gonna say it's tea, but It's made out of paper and no one wants paper tea, if that's a thing. Well, guess what? Now it is. So, let's spill the tea, shall we? Oh no, I just spilled some. So, the first thing, in conclusion, is that this is a new field in the medical field, so there are not a whole lot of treatments proven effective or safe, but it is an ongoing process, so it sure is improving. Spill some more tea. Oh no! Tea has spilled. Another thing is that these treatments can help diseases such as Alzheimer's and diabetes. Let's spill some more. Oh, an extra tea spilled. So adult stem cells can only replicate the cell it once was before, or a cell that's similar to it. It is also very expensive. Very expensive. Now it looks like there's only a little bit of tea left. Oh no, we've almost spilled all the tea about it. Stem cells were researched by James Thompson and Jeffrey Jones at the University of Wisconsin. And lastly, the last drop of tea that we get to spill about stem cell research is that totipotent stem cells come from umbilical cords, aborted fetuses, embryos, and placentas. Alright guys, so that is my bio final. That's my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched, thank you. Appreciate it. I know you guys don't want to be here right now, but thank you. And so, a last little message that has nothing to do with the video. Guys, we got through our first year of high school. Woohoo! Seemed like it took so long, but it went by so fast. But congrats to all of us for getting through our first year of high school, and hope you guys have a great summer, and see you in August.